responded to a house fire call. Um, they arrived and they put the fire out. Quickly, they observed, very unfortunately, two dead adults, one female and one male. Very sadly, two kids as well, one female and then one male. Don't have the exact ages, but they appear to be at 10 years old to 13 years old. The male and the female, approximately in their 50s or mid-age. So, just real sad. Sunday morning, just want to ask for prayers for this family. We hadn't even been able to reach next of kin. We're really early in the investigation. I don't feel that it is a random event. There's no forced entry, I meant to say, from outside. We do suspect that it is of domestic violence. The sad thing is we have 4 dead victims in our city, and we're just asking for prayer. We don't have a whole lot of information. Just as I said a few minutes ago, we're early on, but whoever's responsible for this, you rest assured that we're going to find them, and if they're looking, they know who they are, and the best thing is to do is just turn yourself in. Questions?
Chief, can you give us any indication why you believe this might be domestic violence?
I'm not going to go into that right now for obvious reasons. We're early on, and I don't want to speculate anymore as to where I am right now. I want our investigators to be able to follow their leads and search for the suspect, our suspects.
The fire that broke out and the reason why firefighters are here and there was smoke, do you believe that that has anything to do with the shooting? Was it a cover-up attempt?
I'm not sure, but we got 4 dead individuals in there, and normally people, that's what they do sometimes, to not try to disguise something on the scene or destroy evidence. So,
have you ruled out any murder-suicide possibly, since it is domestic violence?
we hadn't ruled out anything right now.
Where were the bodies located?
I'm not going to go into that right now.
So the male and the female, they are husband and.
We don't know. We don't know. Just like I said, we hadn't spoken to any next of kin right now. We just have this scene that we're on right now, and very early on in the investigation.
Do you know who they are?
No.
When it comes to damage to the home due to the fire, are you guys going to be able to collect any sort of evidence, or is it kind of, what's the status of the home?
We're processing it right now. There is some damage, but I feel good about what's left on the scene. We should be good on that, collecting evidence.
A neighbor said that they saw a vehicle coming and going, and the vehicle might have actually been the person who lived in that house. Is there anything you can do to fill us in on that?
Yeah, not going to go into it from our standpoint. That's part of the investigation. Any vehicles that came and went during that time, and really glad that the citizens are helping us already. So, and that's what I talk about all the time. I meant to say, citizens getting involved when there's a crime, and especially a homicide. Stand up and say something if you know something or you see something, and I want to commend the citizens on this street for doing that.
When it comes to the start of the fire and the time the shooting took place, do you think the shooting happened early this morning?
Don't know what time the shooting occurred. We don't know that right now, but as we investigate, we can nail that time down pretty precise. So.
Chief, what do you want the public to help with? Are you guys actually, can you give us any kind of indication on what the suspect that you guys or what the public should be looking for?
We don't know the suspect right now, but the main thing is just what I always say in these pressers. If you know something, say something. And again, I want to commend some of the citizens on this street, 7500 block of Imogene, for stepping up, already talking. You see investigators canvassing right now, and I'm early on. I'm trying to get the presser, but I don't even have all the information that they have.
And then describe, you kind of hinted at the beginning, just the sadness that it involves 2 children, 10 and 13.
It's always sad, but it's no secret. And when I speak for myself, I speak for this entire department. When anybody dies in our city, it upsets us, okay? But when it's innocent kids, it's even more upsetting. I mean, they hadn't even lived their lives, and nobody deserves that, especially innocent little kids. So, yeah, I get emotional about it, and everybody does. We take it personal. And I worry about the psychic of our officers and HFD. and the crime scene units. I mean, you got to process this stuff. We got to do our job. Just because it's a bad scene, we got to push forward. So I ask for prayers for them, but I also ask for prayers for all our frontline workers, our officers, HFD, our crime scene units, everybody that's got to get in here, because if you have kids, that's going to bother you. And I want to also thank our psych services and our peer support, and people ask about that. Well, Chief, what are y'all doing about what the officers see and what they have to go through? We got a robust psych services program and peer support, and we offer that to our officers. All right? Thank y'all. You know what? Yeah. Thank y'all.
Yeah, right this way. So.
Okay.
¿Podemos agarrar tu nombre y tu título?
Mi nombre es Adrián Rodríguez, soy comandante de South Gessner, aquí cerquita. A las 8:27 de la mañana teníamos una llamada de una casa que estaba en fuego. Y después de eso los bomberos llamaron a la policía a nosotros para que verificaban que tenían 4 personas adentro de la casa que están muertos. 2 adultos y 2 jóvenes, la edad es 12 a 13 años, un niño y una niña. Hay una mujer y un hombre, también están muertos adentro de la casa. Todavía estamos hablando con toda la gente aquí en el barrio, de toda la información que tienen, con las cámaras que tienen, y vamos a tomar la investigación con tiempo. Vamos a tener todo listo por ustedes.
Dentro de la propiedad no hay algo extraviado, que haga falta, que se mire algo en movimiento.
Hay movimiento adentro, pero todo se mire básicamente normal, como una casa normal. Ya sabes que la casa tenía fuego, hay daño a la casa, pero no tanto que va a hacer algo con la investigación que tenemos ahorita.
¿Cuántos miembros de la familia son en la casa? ¿Son 4 o son 5?
Lo que sé yo es que hay 4 personas adentro que están muertos, pero no sé si están juntos o es parte de otra familia. Es la información que tenemos ahorita.
Platicando con los vecinos, se indica que había una camioneta blanca. ¿De quién pertenece esa camioneta?
No quiero decir nada más de eso, pero sí hay un carro que estamos buscando en este momento. Cuando agarramos más información de eso, vamos a ponerlo en el Facebook de nosotros y en el Instagram también de nosotros. Okay, gracias.
Gracias, ¿eh?